just wanna say thank you to all of you, because this is huge and it's a big deal. And I appreciate it because from everything I've looked into, you guys did not pick this. And I thank you for putting the time, the effort, and everything. If I could fill any of those positions, I would, but I can't legally because I live in downtown Zealand. So, I would, but there's a lot more going on over there. But I thank you and I really appreciate it. And to all of you here who can run and do something, do it now. Because this is the time to stand up and fight. There's plenty of positions. Put your mouth where the road, rubber meets the road, and do it. Because this is actually affecting us. So please, all of you here, do something, okay? And to RWE, you messed with the wrong town. You gotta find somewhere else.
Thank you. Any other comments?
Yeah.
Yes, Dan?
Just resonating off of like what Carrie said, you said, and you guys trying to do all three of them at once. Just a little concerned there, but I really think that, how do I say this? They are very uniquely different, and if you guys are spending this much time on solar, I know, like what he said, for that amount of time, but our neighboring townships, the amount of time that they're on, like with the BESS and then Windmill, and I'm just concerned that the big focus, obviously right now, is solar, that it doesn't, quite get the adequate attention for the battery plants and the wind, should that, actually come up. And is there any application, I know it's not a question to answer. To my best of my knowledge, there's nobody on the board, or nobody's knocking, like trying to put windmills up or battery plants right now. And I feel like the energy would be best focused on the current situation to make sure that that's done right. That's just my 2 cents there. And the other thing I'd really like to re-emphasize, and it kind of goes to, don't know the attorney's name over there, but also what Carrie said and you said, I think it's very crucial that we do put a maximum. I mean, in 233, it says that we don't use an unreasonable amount of prime farm ground. And as Carrie said, you don't want to have, once this go, have 5 applicants all at once pile on, because we don't have a limit. We have limits on so many other things in our community. But as you stated, I think we don't have to close off brownfields, rooftops, commercial property, stuff like that, in which you could unlimitedly use them. It's just that there's a set hard number of our prime farm ground acres, and that's it's consistent with 233 and with all of our other previous ordinance where we put limits on certain businesses. So
I agree with you 100%, Dan, because we've had 2 other companies come by and try to get solar panels on our ground. So there is a boatload more people trying to do the same thing. We could end up with,
well, our township would be gone so that every other township flourishes around us. We would just supply everybody's power and battery, and there would be no Zealand. If you don't put a limit on it, it's just gonna open the floodgates. There won't be a Zealand township anymore.
because once you get a tap on them big power lines, why can't other companies hook into the tap with RWE?
Right.
You know?
And those power lines go through other townships, and they can pull their fair share of renewable energy, and we can do ours.
Right. It should be what we use in the township, and that's it, probably.
Amen.
Danny, you had mentioned that other, companies are looking at it. Was that recent, or are you talking that would happen 5 years ago?
No, I've been talking within the last 2 months. We had them knock on our door.
Okay, so now think about this, this is recent, it's not, we are doing a solar ordinance and wind ordinance for everybody, we're not just doing it for the companies that we have been inundated with. So there could be 2 other companies out there. Any other citizen comments?
I have one more thing. I would suggest that you guys look at other counties and townships and whatever that have gotten rid of plate people like RWE and whatnot, like Shiawassee, Midland, what was the other one? Montcalm. I mean, a lot of them have done ordinances where they just backed off because of the township pushback and
it does sound like
all
you're on the right
other
track
reasons.
with this,
right.
this workable but incompatible. All of their things have kind of like echoed the incompatible land use, but also following the 233. And if-
Tiled fields,
if
manure. all
you can
that.
look up any of them, I mean, but Shiawassee seems to have the strongest, case, that I think that we could reflect really well.
Thank you. Anybody else have a comment?
Yep, just a question, I don't know if this is a question answer time, but I'll ask the question anyway. Have any projects gone to the state since the passing of 233? Has it passed? How long does that take? Has the state just granted it automatically? Do we have any examples of case law to suggest which direction we should follow here?
Lori or Dave, do you have any comment on that?
I believe there's 3 or 4 applications pending with the state right now. But I am unaware of any state permit that has been issued, but I'm saying I'm unaware of it. I haven't, I'm not sure.
Do we know how long they've been pending?
Relatively new, could take up to a year.
It's a arduous process to go through the state.
Thank you, Joe. Any other questions, comments?
I got one thing to say. So I'd like to thank the planning commission and the board. I know you guys all put a lot of work into all this, and I appreciate you got the attorney here. I feel like Moore's got accomplished tonight, and it's a little more organized, and I hope he's at every one of these. Good or bad, at least feels like there's some structure and things are, make sure he's here. Appreciate it, thanks.
Thank you.
I would just like to add, I don't remember how Lori said it, but she made a comment about getting it right, not necessarily hurrying. I can't remember how you said it, Lori, but I agree that we have time, because if they apply through the state, it sounds like it's not a fast process for them there either, so I don't think we have to bend over backwards to rush something through to open the door. So, thank you.